Hey guys, it's Leah and welcome back to my channel. So today, you know it's Friday, Fandom Friday number 3. I'm so excited to get into this. I already posted my Deadpool video earlier, so 2 videos in one day. I know, super crazy, so profound, but we got a lot of things to cover. So today we're going to be looking at, you guessed it, Infinity War. DC Universe had some funny things this week that happened, and then we're going to take a look at Lord of the Rings. So without further ado, let's get started. Alright guys, let's talk. Infinity War is officially almost here. We are 6 days away. 6. That's insane. Like 6 days away from this film. And while we're talking about it, let's just say people are speculating that could this top The Force Awakens for opening weekend? Like, I could believe it. Well, Force Awakens, obviously, I don't know. It's kind of, they got the same elements going for them. So for Infinity War, everyone's been waiting for 10 years. Everyone's going to come out of the woodworks for this film. And for Force Awakens, it's kind of the same thing. We'd all been waiting for a new Star Wars movie. So let's see. Let's keep a lookout for that. I'm excited to see if they top it or not. Another new thing in Marvel news this week is the Ant-Man and the Wasp images have been released officially. So they look pretty good. I'm still on the lookout for this film. I hope they release another trailer soon. That's pretty much it for Marvel, but we're going to jump into DC because DC and Marvel have some beef, and it's actually really, really funny. I was laughing for a solid maybe 5 minutes. Maybe I was overreacting, but I thought it was hilarious. So, as you know, the Deadpool 2 trailer just dropped yesterday, and Teen Titans actually tweeted Ryan Reynolds saying something like, hey, let's not forget before you were Deadpool, you were part of the DC universe, you know. We want to forget. But it's even more funny because when I read that, I was like, yeah, we really wish that we could forget that. And then later on, they tweeted again saying, there was a Green Lantern movie, but we don't talk about that. I just thought that was hilarious. You know, DC doesn't have the best rap right now, so I thought that was really funny that they were trying to remind, you know, Ryan Reynolds that, hey, this is where he came from, but we try to forget. We try our hardest to forget. Next up in DC news, Steven Spielberg is set to direct a new film about a World War II fighter pilot, and it's going to be called The Blackhawks, so that's something that you guys want to keep an eye out for. Sounds pretty interesting. You can't usually go wrong with Steven Spielberg, even though he does take it in his own direction. That's kind of exciting. I think it will be good for the DC Universe, potentially. Another thing in the news this week for DC is the Harley Quinn movie hires a female director. So hopefully we'll be looking at getting this started, maybe production by the end of this year. There's not too much known about it. She's not a very well-known director. This might be a good direction. I think DC is starting to learn from their negative feedback, hopefully. I don't know. I keep hoping that DC will learn. Maybe they will. Maybe they won't. Only time will tell. All I know is I'm going to stop wasting money on seeing a lot of, well, no. That's a lie. I was going to say I'm going to stop seeing it in theaters and just waiting for it to come out, but I'm too impatient. And I love DC, so even though they do some serious wrongs. Alright guys, the last thing I really want to talk about in Fandom Friday this week, making big headlines, at least for me personally, because I'm a huge fan of the Lord of the Rings series, is they have announced that they're going to be doing a TV show. So as we know, like Netflix and Amazon and all of these other big companies have been fighting over who's going to get the rights for this. Amazon ultimately has won, so we're probably going to be looking at seeing this maybe November 2019, around that area, a year from now. They are said to have $1 billion budget on this, which is insane. Their contract is for 5 seasons. I really don't know. There's a lot of controversy around this, just because they're releasing this so close to, you know, the franchise. They already have a lot of successful films out. It kind of comes across as they're trying to bleed the franchise just to make money off of it. I don't really see a lot of options that they have for new content that would be interesting and relevant to the Lord of the Rings franchise. I kind of like the idea, but I'm not really sure where they're going. They don't even have like a set script or anything like that. It is brand new on the table, so I am definitely going to be excited to be following this story as the year progresses to see where it's going and what direction. I'm pretty reserved about it right now, so I'm not going to say too much else, even though I have my own hopes and wants and dreams and theories already. All I can say is I hope that they don't completely trash Lord of the Rings, because I will be very upset. So that's it for this week's Fandom Friday. I know we didn't have, there wasn't a lot to cover, but at the same time there was Infinity War taking top tier. We're looking out to see if they really do trump Star Wars Force Awakens opening weekend. I know I'll be there. Comment down below if you guys already have your tickets and when you're planning on seeing Infinity War. We have 6 days. So as always, remember to leave a thumbs up. Comment down below some of your favorite things that happened this week within your favorite fandom. And don't forget to subscribe. Bye guys. See you next time.